Hi there, I'm Dr. Vicente, and I'm absolutely dedicated to getting athletes back in the game as soon as possible. And I'll tell you how to do that, whether you have ankle sprain, groin pull, hamstring strain, shin splints, knee injuries, ACL tear, kneecap injuries, tennis elbow. My center is dedicated to getting you strong and fit as soon as possible and playing the game all out. In the meantime, if you're hurting, if you have a new injury, I want you to do something called RICE. And RICE is absolutely wonderful. R means rest. Stop doing those things that aggravate you right now. Ice down the injury. If it's a new injury, you want to use ice from 5 to 20 minutes at least 3 times a day. Be sure not to burn your skin with the ice though. You want to put a wet towel between yourself and the ice. You want to compress the joint, especially if it's a knee. You might want to wrap it up with an ACE bandage. Not too tight. Allow for circulation, but C in RICE stands for compression, and elevate the knee or elevate the swollen ankle. So it's rest, ice, compression, elevation. RICE, that's RICE. You can do that in the meantime. But if you call now, you can receive a free examination without obligation so that we can do some advanced methods to get you back in the game as soon as possible. The number to call is 303-394-2273.